Hey, what up? Just thought I would make an update. I haven't since I got my first injection. It's been, let's see, today is, shit, what is, today's the 13th. I got my injection on the 8th. So I guess it's been like 5 days or something. Um, it was awesome. It was amazing. We were at the doctor's office for like, I don't know, like 2 hours or something. And what's actually a funny story, I'm going to cut and snip and put together the, when we were actually at the doctor's office and then when we left the doctor's office. I'm going to hopefully put that all together into one video. So I don't know why I was going to tell it again, but so the next day, I actually ordered my testosterone from Strokers in Portland, and I got it like a day and a half later. Here it is. I don't know what my camera just did. For sure, there it is. Sweet. But yeah. So my next injection, I'm actually gonna go there because this one in the butt, so my girlfriend could see, and then the next one they're gonna show me how to do it in the thigh. My cats are not allowed on the couch. It is inappropriate. But yeah. So I just wanted to say, but that's what I've been up to. It was an amazing feeling. That shot, like that moment, like to feel it, like going inside my body. It felt like so much had been lifted, and it was a really cool fucking moment. And I'm sure that most of them will feel like that. But yeah, it's been the weekend afterward. It was a really fucking cool weekend. I got to hang out with pretty much like all my friends. Got to do a lot of fun stuff and hang out with my girlfriend. Easter weekend just passed. I got to see my niece and everything. Still not ready for the family thing. I was hoping with my mother's intuition that she would have said something, but she didn't. And I don't think it's fair to make her guess and to wait until she does say something. So definitely next visit, that conversation will definitely be had. Just wanted to throw this up here. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is it's kind of a strange place. It's very, in a way, it's very culturally diverse. There's a lot of different ethnicities and whatnot that do live here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut and snip this one too, because I heard the shower stop, so I went to go give my girlfriend a kiss, because I haven't been home for very long since I got off work, and she's been doing her homework, so I haven't got to see her, so I ran to get a smooch. But yeah, I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. Isn't my first choice of places to live. I grew up in a small town in Indiana, and smallish, not small. I'm not talking like a general store and a drugstore and that's all. Like smaller town. I don't know, population maybe 100,000 roundabouts, but maybe bigger. There were like 600 kids in my graduating class, so kind of decent size. But anyway. From there I moved to New York. I lived in California first. I lived in California for a while and then moved to New York City. I lived in Queens and worked on the Upper East Side in New York City, and eventually ended up back here in like 2004, where I've lived ever since, and only because it's very, very cheap to live here, and I own my own house and whatnot, and I've got a lot of great friends. Some from my childhood and some that I've met throughout the years. A lot of great friends here. But anyway, it's a pretty, like I was saying, like a pretty, it can be a pretty diverse town, but there is a lot of bigotry and hate and violence here. And there's a lot of ignorance, definitely a lot of ignorance, and a lot of things that there's still like that small town Midwestern like mentality here, even though it is a very, very big city. One of my friends actually was at a bar recently with her girlfriend and was basically, to make a long story short, I'm going to put the link on here because people definitely need to know about this, because it happens in all of our small towns, and often it doesn't get reported. But was out in a part of town that's, I guess, the hip area of town. There's a lot of young kids, a lot of like hipsters, emo kids, goth punk, like hip hop heads, I mean, like everything. In this area of town, in this bar that's predominantly like a punk rock type club where everybody goes, and it's just like a hole in the wall, like dirt ass like bar, but usually there's not too many issues there. Anyway, hanging out with her girlfriend, the two of them. Some guy hit on her. She said, you met my girlfriend, I'm not down with that, leave me alone. Notice that his shirt said Master Race. He was a skinhead, and they're both white. There were several people there of different ethnicities and whatnot, that he had made rude comments to. So she did have a few to drink, and she did let him know that she did not agree with him and his beliefs and what he stood for. And do you need me to pause this? And so where was I going? So he decided that he would grab her by the back of the head and slam her head into the pool table. And she's an itty bitty thing, maybe like 5'2" or 3". Sorry, Allison, if you're a little bit taller than that. But yeah, she's little, like 100 pounds. And this dude, like at least 6'2", like 220 solid pounds. Just a big muscular dude. I was not there. I have a lot of friends that were there that night, and I'm glad that it wasn't there, in a way, because I don't know if I would have gotten my ass kicked or whatnot, but I don't think I would have stood by to let all that happen. But anyway, her girlfriend ran out of the room immediately to get the bartender when this happened. Her reaction was to pick up a glass on the pool table and throw it at him, which it hit the wall and did break. The bartender comes into the room. The skinhead starts yelling, "Hey dude, look what she's doing to your bar. She's fucking up your bar." The bartender's reaction is to grab a piece of the glass off the floor and hold it up to her and say, look at what you're doing to my bar. He was never kicked out. He was never told that behavior was not acceptable. All the people that were sitting around witnessing this happen, nobody reacted and nobody did anything. He called her a fucking dyke and and whatnot, and the fact of the matter is that no matter what she is, and no matter people's differences, nobody deserves to be treated like that and attacked and assaulted like that. And they did file a police report. Nobody knows this guy's last name. Nobody knows anything about him, except for he's had several incidences at different bars and whatnot around town, kicked some people's asses, basically left them in a bloody mess in a lot of situations, a lot of different people. And we just, because of the fear that everybody has of this man, because he is so large, he's never been approached and never been held responsible for his actions. And I think it's about time that we all start speaking out and looking out for each other, because community is community, and if we're gonna let one of our own be treated that way, I mean, it's just gonna be a continued cycle, and it makes me very angry. But yeah, happy news, sad news, kind of a twist. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So, see you later.